a little bit of wind and a lot of fog. A little bit of a different start to this morning. I've been used to sun, and today we've got fog to work with. Hopefully that burns off quick enough. We've got a good one in store for today. We've got some really cool lures to use. What an unusual morning this morning. It is completely fogged out, and there's also a little bit of a breeze, but it's definitely not too bad. So good morning. We are already out here in the kayak and we have a big day planned today. I've actually got some really cool lures which I want to use to try and catch some big flatties. The really big flatties are going to be the target this morning, and we've got some really cool swim baits, hard bodies, maybe even surface lures to use to try and catch one of these monsters. I'm not sure if these conditions are going to help our cause, because usually the flatties are sunbaking and warming up in the shallow water in the sun, but right now there is no sun. So I'm secretly hoping that this fog quickly gets burnt off and then we can have a little bit more of a sunny experience. Yeah, that's how you want it. That's a good reading on a sounder. It tries to give you a seizure. All right, let's get the first few lures out. So the one which we're going to start off using is this, the Gancraft jointed claw swim bait. I've been wanting to use one of these things for a really long time. They are flathead slayers apparently, so really keen to use this thing. It is the 148 slow sinking, so let's see. Now, because these things cost more than a tank of fuel for the Commodore, what I'm going to do is upgrade my leader. So I'm going to put on some 30-pound just to make sure that we don't have any little happy accidents and we can retrieve the lure hopefully if we do. So we'll rig some of this stuff up, tied on this combo here, 3 to 6 kilo rod, 2500 size reel with 15-pound braid, I think. We won't have our leader too long, so we've got probably a rod's length of 30-pound and that should do us. Let's get it. A little bit of an unboxing. Let's take this puppy out. Man, I'm excited to use this thing. We have a few different colours and sizes to try out, but we're going to start off with this one, the 148 slow sinking. There he is, all tied on and ready to go. We also have some hard body lures as well. We have some surface lures, so we have heaps of different options today. Yeah, this is good. Some really shallow water here. That's where we want to be. Slowly work that out. Wind, pause. Wind, pause. Damn, I hope we can get one. I really hope we can get one on a swim bait. As I said, it's completely new to me, but it looks really fun and also really effective. It looks like it just really works when they're around. I'm just not 100% sure about these conditions. Fogged over. Doesn't really look like flathead conditions at the moment, but once this fog clears, it looks like it's going to be a really nice day. Well, we're about 45 minutes in and so far no bites at all, but it's kind of a go big or go home strategy, I think. We're either going to get a couple of really good fish or have to really work for our bites. Alright, I'm going to try out a couple of these other lures. Give them a go. What is this one? This one's a node. This one's the node and it is a fairly big hard body lure. Looks really good actually. Whoa, it punches. Twitch, pause. That's going to be this method, a little bit different. Twitch, pause. So what I'm going to do is just pretty much spot hop from sand flat to sand flat until I find the fish. So there's one about 500 meters up ahead here. There's another one about 500 meters ahead of that, and we'll just keep on moving along until we hopefully find some flatties. Here we go. Here's some good looking flats finally. We'll have a go here. Hopefully we can get one. Man, it's been super quiet so far. Haven't got a single touch, so hopefully we can change that. Man, I refuse to believe there's not a flathead here. Looks too good. Throw the hard body around again. Man, we've switched over a lot today. Whoa, good fish. Good fish. He smashed that. He's swimming straight at me. Wow. Oh, that was wild. Wow, it hit that so hard. It's not crazy big. But that's our first flatty of the day. On the hard body, actually. It's a nice fish. Good flatty. I always use my jumper as a glove type thing, but there he is, the first flathead of the day, and it's a really, really nice one. He's probably what, I don't know, 60 centimetres, mid 50, 60, so a really nice fish, and on one of the new lures as well. Very happy with him. There we go. It took a while. It took about 2.5 hours to get that one flathead, but we got him. And that's given me a massive, massive boost in the confidence, because I was starting to think that they weren't on this flat or on any flat. Third sand flat of the morning, and that's the first nibble we've had. Just the twitch, twitch, pause method. Just twitch, twitch, let it sit. That's all it was. Got another one. A small one though. Look at this boat. Look at this boat going right beside me. But we do have another flatty on. He's just a bit smaller. Are you serious? This flathead is literally just lassoed. And I can't believe that boat. They're literally spooking all the fish. But another nice little flatty. Much smaller than the other one, but it's a good sign. Another one. Another flatty. This is crazy. There's a fair few on this bank. About time we found some. Another little one though, but it's a good sign. There could be a big one in amongst these little ones. There he is. This hard body has got 2 in 2 casts. How are you still on? There he goes. We found it. We found the source and we found the spot where they're sitting. Oh, it took ages. Took ages today to find them. Could have had something to do with the tide, but I'm also guessing it was the areas. 2 in 2 casts and 3 in about 10-15 minutes. So that's just how fishing goes. You really have to work them out, find where they're sitting, where they're feeding, where they're hunting. And we found this one little flat here, which is holding a few. I love using little streamline lures like this. Look how streamlined it is, cast a mile, and it's really, really shallow. It is perfect. Perfect for these flats. Twitch, twitch, pause. Deadly. Deadly on the flathead, the old twitch, twitch, pause. Another one. Yep. Ooh, that feels a little bit better. Shaking its head a lot. Yep. That's a little bit better. It's hard to tell how big, eh? That was the softest take of all time. Just this really, really subtle take. It feels like a decent fish. It's not fighting or anything yet. It's just swimming towards me. Oh, it's good. I actually think it's pretty good. Could be bigger than that first one we got. It's actually a really good fish. It had no clue it was hooked. That is a good fish. Yes, we have found some nice flatties. It has been a struggle until now. 4 fish in like 10 minutes. This flatty just has not much of a clue. Ooh. He really didn't fight much for his size. Not using heavy gear. Good flatty, that one. They're the ones we want. Yes, that is a big flathead. That is the one which we're after. A really, really solid fish. Not exactly too sure how big it would be, but I'm guessing it'd have to be around 70. It is a really, really nice fish. Didn't even fight that hard either. For the size of it, man, it didn't fight. That's why we fish the sand flats, for these big, beautiful creatures. Cruising off. What a fish. Well, you love it when a plan eventually comes together. It took a while, but we've persisted and finally got a few on this hard body. They seem to be loving it. We still haven't got one on the swim bait, but there is plenty of time left for that. We've still got a few hours, the lead up to the high tide, the last of the run in and the start of the run out. So that should be a really good time, and hopefully there's some more around. Obviously there's a few on this flat though. We've ticked off a 70, one probably 60, and a couple of smaller ones just in this one little area, so that's a great sign. Another one. Next cast. Look at that, he's getting jet skied in. There he goes. Another cast out. This lure is on. On fire. The node is catching them. It's a Saturday today, so it's a weekend, and there's so many little boats and stuff getting around, and that one over there just went to a spot which I wanted to fish next. Another one. That feels good. Oh, that felt big. I actually felt him grab that ever so slightly when he woofed that. There was no frayage on there before, but there's a little bit of scuffing now. That was a big one, I reckon. There it is. Came back. Yep, came back. Same fish again, I reckon. That one feels pretty big. Weirdest hit though, very, very weird hit. Didn't even feel like a flathead. Oh, it's a flathead. Is it? Oh, it's a flathead, all right. He hit that twice. That's a big flathead. Oh yeah, that's a proper one. How was that? He hit that the cast before. We put another cast in there and we got him. This is a proper one. You can see the shadow ever so slightly and it's big. Yep. We've hooked a big one. Oh, screaming some drag. Screaming drag. This is the one we're after. Man, I was getting so disheartened earlier. It's crazy. Like, this is fishing to a T. This is fishing. You get so disheartened, nothing's happening, and you persist, and persistence always pays off. Oh, you're kidding. This thing's very big. Very big. I can't believe it came back. We almost missed our shot at it too. We're gonna need to give this one a measure, man. Look at it. This looks like an 80 to me, or a 70s. Big girl's not done yet. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a tank. Ha ha ha, what a fish. On the little hard body. Oh, that's a monster. Oh, yep, that's a big flathead. Oh my goodness. Try to get that lure out first things first because it always does a lot of damage. Just gonna make my way to shore, pedal away from the boats. Nothing's happening on this kayak. Absolutely nothing. How big's that one? I reckon it's got to be around high 70s, mid 70s, I'm guessing. Oh yeah. It's proper, all right. What? Ouch. What? That happens every time. It's proper, all right. That is a monster. Monster flathead. What a fish. So cool. It came back twice. It hit it once and then on the next cast, came back again. What a flathead. We're going to go give her a measure. All right. Big. All the way down the front, down to 78 centimeters. Okay, let's get her going. See you, big girl. What a big flatty, man. Near 80 centimeter flatty, cruising off. I was wondering why it was stinking and it's actually vomiting up a fish that it's eaten in the past. Oh, look at that. Oh. That's what that smell was, man. It's starting to get deeper and she's still heading out the right way, so yes, she's gonna be fine. Well, now I reckon we can just focus on trying to get one on the swim bait once we get back out. It is very fair to say that the node is a flathead killer. That was like 5 or 6 flatties on this thing in probably half an hour, one of them being 78 centimeters. So we're actually going to swap it out now and try out the swim bait yet again. I really want to try and tick off a swim bait flatty, so change to the swim bait and don't change to anything else. That's probably going to be the plan of attack. There we go. There we go. Back over that same flat where we caught those big ones and we've hooked up again. Look at that. That's a really nice little fish. There he is, another really nice flathead for the day. We've caught 3 really good ones in the one spot. That's the 3rd one in this area, which is a solid fish. We're just gonna get him straight going, but look at that. That's a nice flathead. See you, buddy. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. I was gonna fish another bank, but there's like 3 other boats which is sitting on it. So I'm gonna head back in now, but hopefully you enjoyed this video fishing on the sand flats for really big flathead. We cracked a really good one today, 78 centimeters, and a couple others which were really decent as well. So if you enjoyed, leave a like on this video, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one.